Okay, so what should you expect from my channel? Well, probably going to be a lot of electric fans, because, well, that's my main interest, whether it be that kind or this kind. That box fan over there. You'll probably see a lot of videos about that. But, there'll be others, and there have been others. Like, we've done a video about, or we've got a couple of them, about that typewriter over there, which I still have not gotten running yet. We've done, I don't actually know if we've done any videos involving that record player or not. But you also will see a series that my brother and I did early on called Annoying Brothers, where basically my brother and I get along as any good set of brothers does, which is to say I bother him and he annoys me. But we decided early on in the channel that we were going to make a couple of videos where we absolutely annoyed the heck out of each other for the sheer purpose of a funny video. And we only made like 3 episodes, but people really liked them. Like, they were really funny. And although one of them, I know there was one where I snuck up on my brother, I believe that was the second one, and it did not have sound, and people were like, why is there no sound? Well, it's because, and I think my brother commented using my mom's YouTube account, that it was because he was watching a YouTube video, and so, because that one was unplanned. Some of them we plan, and others we don't. Like, the only one that I know was planned was the first one when I flipped the light switch. He knew that was going to happen. I think that was the only one we planned, though. So he didn't know I was filming, and so he was watching a YouTube video, and so I think YouTube actually got rid of the audio for that, and we were fine with that because we didn't want a copyright strike. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get one, but, or at least if we did, I was never made aware of it. But you'd think that would be something I would get an email about at the very least. But anyway, people have asked, is the Annoying Brothers video series going to die? No, it is not. Just because there are only 3 videos in it right now, there will be way more. We just have not had time. Especially since, because now my brother and I are both in school face-to-face now, because our mother is a teacher, so we kind of don't have a choice. And so we really just have not had time. We've been busy with a lot of other things, so that's why we haven't done a lot. That's also why a lot of the videos that you've seen lately have been stuff from the archives, because I haven't had much time to make new ones. But you'll see the Annoying Brothers, you'll see all the fans, and there'll probably be a couple other random ones. You'll probably see the dog. There'll probably be a couple of videos about the dog, because that dog is weird, for lack of a better term. But, and then even some really random things. Like, we did some videos at the beginning of the channel that were really weird. Like, there's a spigot on the side of the house that sings, and I made a video about that. I kind of expected it to take off, but it didn't. I made a video about an alarm clock, and that video took off. Like, that video has over 1,000 views, and I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting, because that's the only video I have of a clock. So I guess people want to see more clocks. But, and my brother and I did a 1,000 mile an hour, well, he called it mile an hour, but I said, no, it's RPM, fidget spinner, where we had a fidget spinner clamped to a table, and we had my dad's little air compressor. He found out about that and was not very happy, but the video had already been made, so whatever. We just haven't done it since. In fact, I don't even know. I mean, that fidget spinner is gone. You have to watch the video. There'll be a couple of random ones like that. So that's kind of what you'll expect. That's what you should expect from the channel. It's going to be mainly stuff like that. Now, what about the videos that we have planned to make and we've just never done it? There are definitely a few of those. For example, one involving this thing. This is an empty box. There's literally nothing in it. But we had when we were quarantined in the house for 6 months, and we were like, oh my god, we are going to die of boredom. We came up with the idea. I watched a video that UXW Bill made about a Dell Dimension something or other computer that he received, and he took forever to open it, so he made like a couple of mock horror movie scenes where the box would just randomly show up, and I thought it was really funny, so I decided I wanted to expand upon that. So I copied a couple of the scenes that he did, except the driving ones because I don't have a driver's license yet. But then we added on and made a bunch of other scenes, and then my phone had to be restored, and we lost all those takes. So the box has just been sitting up on that shelf because at some point we're gonna redo that. But basically, the premise was this box is basically going to show up at my door, and I am going to set it under the dining room table, and it's going to randomly show up in random places. And finally, towards the end, and one scene we discussed was filming out of order so that we could set the box on fire. And then, in a later scene that would actually be filmed before this, the box would be sitting on the stairs, but it would come after the scene where we burned it. And so we finally, at that point, we decided we were going to open it. And before we did that, my brother was going to hack open this tape. And he has this really creepy gas mask, and we were going to put that in there as well as like a glitter bomb or something. And I don't know what happened to doing that. I don't even know where that gas mask is. I don't even want to know. It's probably in the other room. My brother, well, it might be in my brother's room. I don't know. But that was one we were going to do and just never finished. And at some point, we'll probably finish doing that. If that's something you guys want to see, let us know. We will absolutely do that. We had a lot of fun doing it. We would have uploaded it. And then it was funny. We took it. My brother's school was right around the corner from here, so we took the box to his school, and there were some kids, like teenagers, playing on the playground. I think they were playing basketball or something, and they asked us what we were doing with the box. If we were shooting a scene there. And we said, we're just making a little mock horror movie with this box. And they agreed to help us. So we made a scene where I was sitting at the picnic table in the playground talking to the guys, and my brother off camera threw the box onto the table. And I was at this point. I was, oh come on! But everybody else just starts running. They were really good actors. I wish I knew where they ended up going, because I would ask them to do that again. But that was one that we were going to do. I just never got around to it. Also, I made a video that never got through editing or never finished processing, where a friend of mine who codes for Minecraft and does a lot of things created a server. He has actually created a server, but then we joined another server where we can just have a bunch of fun. And so I did a video about that with him, and it's still processing. I don't think it's ever going to finish processing because it's been processing for 2 months. But that was another one that we were going to do, and I want to see if I can get that to go through or not. But Minecraft videos, you might see that too. But, it just depends on if that's something you guys want to see. But I think that's all I have for today. That's kind of what you should probably expect from me. And y'all have a good one. We'll see you in the next video.